Hi guys, good morning. It's Sarah. We are starting off our day by getting ready to spend the weekend in Winter Haven, Florida at Jack Browns Seaplane Base. We are working on our seaplane single engine C add-on. I am beyond excited, slightly nervous, but more so excited to go down and take the course. I actually went down last year and did a intro flight to kind of make sure it was something I'm interested in. Since then, Jason and I have purchased the floats from Aqua. They are done and built. We are currently getting them ready to go on the airplane, finished up, primed and painted, and then we'll be working on installation very, very shortly. So it's kind of perfect timing to go down and get my rating, be ready. Jack Browns provides the option to learn in a J3, which is exactly what I have. So very excited. Like I said, a little bit nervous, but more so excited. I'm really excited because I get to have my course with Abby, who took me on my intro flight last year. It's just nice to have another young female in the cockpit with me, and I think that's kind of a nice thing for both of us. So excited to get down there. This morning I'm starting with Sporty's online, so you want to fly seaplanes course, just to kind of get my head in the game, get kind of ahead of what they want to teach me tomorrow, just so that I feel less stress about packing a bunch of information in there. So we're gonna do some learning and then we're gonna get on the road down there. We'll see you soon. Hey guys, after what was a very long drive down to Winter Haven, I am checked in and into my hotel. As you can see, nice little small but quaint room will totally work for the weekend. Hopefully, I'm hoping I don't have to move move hotels actually, because tomorrow night is sold out. So they're trying to see if they can squeeze me in for tomorrow night, or if I'm gonna have to switch rooms or switch hotels, which would stink. I'm gonna get unpacked and
bedtime. See you in the morning, everyone.
morning, guys. I hate mornings, but very excited to get going today. So let's do it. Alright, hair is done, makeup is done. I'm gonna end up throwing my hair in a braid later anyway, because if you fly a club, you know it's gonna go everywhere. But something to start out with, since I slept on wet hair last night and it was kind of a chaotic mess this morning. So just getting ready to go, pretty much ready to go. Excited, still a little nervous. I don't know why, because I've been flying a cup for a long time, but just something new. So more excited nerves than anything, but excitement for sure. Let's get going. There's nothing quite like walking into Jack Browns for the first time. It is such a unique, amazing place, surrounded by so much history. If you know, you know. And if you haven't been, I would highly advise making a trip here to see it for yourself. After a quick intro and getting all of our paperwork in line, we jumped straight into ground school with Dave. I enjoyed this portion and think the information was presented and explained very well. Dave was knowledgeable, fun, and made the classroom environment overall very enjoyable. After we wrapped in the classroom and took a short break to stretch our legs, Dave took us out for a briefing, an up-close look at the floats. This part wasn't new for me, as Jason and I just received our Aqua 1500s a couple of weeks ago, but it was still so much fun, and I was just eating up all the information I could. From here, Dave passed me along to Abby for our first flight of the course. I was so ready to get in the air and put some of these lessons to work, and I knew how much I enjoyed Abby, so I was just excited for the whole experience. Our first flight flew by. And no pun was intended there. I would definitely say it was because I was having so much fun. Another short break for lunch gave me time to meet and speak with some amazing pilots hanging around the base. These are the moments I truly would not change for the world. Guys, just got finished up with lunch and we're just about to start flight 2 of the day. Very excited. Sorry I can't get you too much in-flight footage just because of everything we got going on in there. So really excited. Flight 2 brought more time to really start focusing in on the technique of my landings. And I swear we must have worked on every type of takeoff and landing possible at least 1,000,000 times over. I didn't have a lot of time to get great footage in flight, as I was doing most of the flying myself, but Abby took over a couple times and allowed me to film while she was in control. Thanks again, Abby. After we wrapped the flying for the day, Abby took a moment to debrief me on some of the things I did well and some of the things she wanted me to focus on going into day 2. Being a teacher myself, I appreciated the one-on-one time to hear from her on where she wanted me to put my energy, and also give her expertise on some focus points to help solidify some of these new techniques. I think this video clip shows best the true spirit of this place, and why it was so important for me to explore this new world of aviation in an environment where I felt supported, not at all challenged for being a female pilot, and above all else, I was allowed to have fun. Sometimes new things can be so overwhelming, and the pressure we put on ourselves to succeed can overshadow the reason we wanted to do it in the first place. I never had that feeling while I was on the base, and I'm so grateful for my time with these people. Day 1 was phenomenal. I could not have had any more fun. Abby, my instructor, made it great for me, made it so fun and relaxing, while still really making sure that I understood the things that I needed to work on, as well as the things I was doing very well. So I am super happy with the day. As you can see, I got a little sweaty in the airplane and a whole lot of sunburn. But I am just on cloud 9. I enjoyed it so much. I am going to go ahead and jump in the shower, get smelling a little bit better, and then head over to the restaurant for dinner. Gonna take my notes with me to dinner so I can study up and be ready for tomorrow's oral exam, and just kind of be ready to take on day 2. So I'll check back in with you a little bit later, but so far so good. I cannot tell you enough how much I think if you're going to go the seaplane route and you're anywhere near Florida, I would highly advise using Jack Browns. They got a great program, great people. The atmosphere is just amazing. It's not a stressful atmosphere at all. The base itself is just wonderful. A very chill environment, which really opens your mind to learning, if you ask me, and really helps you get over that initial nerve of doing something new. Again, gonna jump in the shower and get ready to walk over to dinner, and I will check back in with you later. But all in all, day one was a huge success, and I'm really excited for day two. Morning, guys. I am slightly exhausted, but very excited for day two. Ready to go. Yeah, let's cross our fingers that we walk away with a floatplane rating today. I will see you in a little bit. Well, as you can see, the day didn't start quite as expected on day two. It was a beautiful Florida morning, but the ceilings were a little too low to allow us to get airborne. They stayed around 300 feet for a couple of hours after sunrise, and although I was bummed to be grounded, it did give me some time to relax, drink my coffee, get to know everyone a little bit better, and take a deep breath. I was so stressed for day two, as I'm not a good test taker, but the time I was given in the morning really reminded me of why I was there and helped me to calm my nerves. I honestly think it was the best thing for me, or at least it was the best way to take a negative and turn it into a positive. Once the ceiling broke, Abby and I were so ready to take to the sky. My main focus was really working the glassy water landings to ensure I was set up safely before my last visual reference. Glassy water landings are definitely the most dangerous landings, as you simply cannot distinguish where the sky ends and the water begins. We did not have glassy water conditions for this flight though, so it was hard for me to get my brain to allow the patience they require. But after some good practice, I was feeling ready and excited to take on the exam. So here's where the story ends. I wasn't allowed to film any part of the exam itself, but to no surprise to anyone but myself, I passed, and am now a single-engine land and sea pilot. Taking on this journey and finding success at Jack Browns was so rewarding. I am beyond thankful to all the wonderful people for helping me through and being a part of this remarkable process. I can't wait to get my cubby in the air and on the water.